What if I told you that Google just flipped the AI game on its head, again, and this time, it's not just smarter, it's cinematic, omnipresent, and a little scary. At I/O 2025, Google didn't just announce upgrades, they redefined the battlefield. From building full-blown movies with synchronized audio to search engines that act on your behalf, we're staring down the dawn of a new digital age. Buckle up. This isn't an update, it's a reckoning. Story start, the scale of the shift. Let's rewind. Just a year ago, Google was processing 9.7 trillion tokens a month. Fast forward to now. That number has exploded to over 480 trillion. That's not growth, it's detonation. And with over 7 million developers already using Gemini, and 400 million monthly users, Sundar Pichai wasn't kidding when he said Google is shipping at a relentless pace. In fact, performance is up 300 points across their models since Gemini Pro first launched. The new 2.5 Pro sweeps every category on the LM Arena leaderboard. And it's all powered by their next-gen Ironwood TPU pods, which crank out 42.5 exaflops. Translation: hardware isn't the bottleneck anymore. Google has officially unleashed the beast. For perspective, that's more compute than the top 50 universities combined. Training time is down 40%, inference latency has halved, and cost per token is dropping by the month. Google's no longer iterating, they're compounding. Ultra plan, the compute buffet. Now here's where things get real, the Gemini Ultra plan. $249.99 per month. US only, for now. Half off for the first 3 months. And it's not just a subscription, it's your VIP pass to the bleeding edge. You get VO3 video generation with built-in dialogue and ambient sound. Flow, an AI filmmaking suite. DeepThink, a mode that thinks before answering. Upgraded Notebook LM, Image Remix, Whisk, 30 terabytes Google storage, and YouTube Premium. Yeah, it sounds insane, until you realize one VO render can consume more GPU time than a solo dev uses in a week. Google's daring you to go all in. And what's even wilder? The Ultra plan includes unlimited prompts, parallel generations, up to 10 at once, and prioritized inference queues. That means you're not waiting in line, you're skipping it entirely. Quick question. Hold up. Have you ever seen a search engine that books your tickets and fills your calendar before you even blink? That's not search. That's sorcery. DeepThink and the rise of reflective AI. Let's talk about DeepThink. It's still in early testing, but it's a revelation. Regular Gemini 2.5 Pro is powerful. But DeepThink? It simulates multiple solution paths before responding, like a chess master playing 5 moves ahead. Early benchmarks show it outpacing even OpenAI's best in math and coding. Once it rolls out, expect a flood of comparisons, hot takes, and late-night Reddit wars. But know this, when reflection becomes standard, the AI landscape changes forever. Imagine an AI that can debug your code, explain its rationale, and suggest architectural alternatives, before you even hit compile. That's not just useful. That's paradigm shifting. V3 Video plus Imagen 4, the senses awaken. Next, the visuals. V3 can generate 30-second HD clips with synced audio, including dialogue, footsteps, and ambient sound. The ball bounced higher than I can jump, says an AI child actor. Spooky. A little. Stunning. Absolutely. Then there's Imagen 4 for stills, capturing textures like water droplets and fur in insane detail. A faster variant is coming, promising 10x the speed. Together, they plug into Flow, Google's new creative studio where you can chain scenes, blend images, and create narratives like a director in a Pixar lab. With VO3 and Flow, creators can storyboard, script, animate, and voice an entire short film, solo. Google just made Pixar a one-person team. Creator Showcase, how people are using this. Picture this. A solo creator in Atlanta uses Flow to animate a short horror film in a weekend. A startup in Berlin uses Agent to build a virtual customer support agent trained on every internal doc. A teacher in Japan creates a fully narrated biology lesson using VO3, Imagen 4, and Flow, no camera needed. Google isn't just building tools. They're building universes, one user at a time. But what if you could build your own AI? Not just use one, build one. It's here. And it's called DeepAgent. DeepAgent, build your own GPT. DeepAgent turns anyone into an AI architect. Pick your model, Gemini, GPT, etc., theme, personality, and even hook it into your own data, Drive, SharePoint, Live Web, you name it. Your bot, your rules. Your branding, your voice. Want a therapist bot? Done. A financial assistant? Easy. A virtual influencer that talks like your grandma? Don't ask why, but yes, you can. And this isn't some janky plugin. DeepAgent generates documents, manages Slack, schedules Jira tasks, and automates Google tasks. Your website just became sentient. A growing library of agent templates lets devs get started instantly, no prompt engineering required. Think, Shopify checkout assistants, Notion doc summarizers, Airtable auto taggers, all auto-deployable in minutes. Gemini Live, real-time assistance. Now imagine you're on a video call. You flip the camera, and Gemini Live keeps up, grabbing info from Maps, Calendar, and Gmail in real time. Powered by Project Astra's low-latency stack, this assistant doesn't just listen. It acts. In one demo, it pulled exact campsite links from an old spreadsheet, answered a casual email like a close friend, and sounded like you, not some robotic intern. The promise? Full context awareness. The concern? Privacy watchdogs are watching closely. It's like having a chief of staff built into your phone, one that never sleeps, forgets, or misfiles a thing. AI Search and Project Mariner, agency unlocked. Search got a double shot of AI. Overviews now hit 1.5 billion users, and a new AI mode tab gives US users fully sourced, conversational answers with charts and live sports data. Mariner, the behind-the-scenes agent, can now act, book tickets, autofill forms, schedule meetings. Just type the intent. Mariner does the rest. And developers? You're not left out. Mariner has an SDK, so you can teach it your workflows. Want it to file expense reports? Show it once. It'll learn and repeat. Expect Mariner to hit Gmail, Docs, and Calendar soon, turning passive apps into proactive assistants. Project Starline becomes Beam. Google Meet absorbed Beam, nay Project Starline, bringing 3D telepresence to the masses. With 6 cameras, live voice translation, and near-perfect facial fidelity, it's like teleporting into the same room. Spanish-English live translation keeps tone, emotion, and expression intact. Entering beta for Ultra and Enterprise customers this year. For education, remote medicine, and virtual production teams, Beam isn't a feature, it's a portal. Stitch and developer tools. Then there's Stitch, an AI that builds HTML/CSS frontends from sketches. Android Studio now supports journeys and agent-assisted build steps. Jules, the coding AI, handles GitHub PRs and backlog tickets, chasing OpenAI's code interpreter at full sprint. Gemini Flash, Google's lightweight model, delivers top-tier performance at blazing speeds and will integrate with Imagen once servers stop melting. The message to devs. If you can think it, Stitch can ship it. Closer to the ground, UX upgrades and XR. Where OS 6 brings synced watch face themes. Google Play gets topic browsing. You can now preview audio in-app, and subscription bundles unify under one payment. Gemma 3N, a mobile-optimized model with full multimodal support, is now in preview. And SynthID, Google's watermarking detector, is publicly available. Drop-in media, check for AI fingerprints. Critical for a world drowning in synthetic content. The XR mic drop, Project Astra glasses. And finally, yes, we saved this for last, Project Astra glasses. They've gone full Android XR. In the demo, Gemini read a coffee shop name off a cup through the glasses and overlaid walking directions in 3D. Samsung, Warby Parker, Gentle Monster, they're already on board. While Meta fiddles with Ray-Ban, Google just opened a portal to the future. Google's message is clear: we will disrupt ourselves before you can disrupt us. And they're doing it at full throttle. Chrome is getting Gemini sidebars. Search is bypassing blue links. Beam makes standalone conferencing obsolete. Is it bold? Absolutely. Is it terrifying? Only if you're still on last year's roadmap. The next wave isn't coming. It's here. The only question is, are you ready to ride it? Subscribe, share, and stay tuned. We'll be testing every corner of Ultra, DeepThink, and beyond. So you don't miss a single moment of this revolution.